Hey guys, Thatnub here, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of your daughter not having food in her room if you live in a trailer. Today were having her clean her room, and look at that, ants all over the place. Those ones are dead. They gone. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But it's because of things like this in her room, and candies there from Valentine's Day, and Easter bunnies back there from, well, I suppose it's Easter. So I had her pull everything out, and this whole wall here was covered in ants. And I had some ant kill'em juice, and I sprayed all that in there, which turned out to not be the greatest of ideas because, well, yeah, it got really nasty in here. So we opened up the window and turned on all the fans and then got out. I was coughing for a minute. But I went outside the trailer, and I'll show you where we sprayed there. Basically everything underneath the board there that goes to the outside, and like right back here, that little area here that goes to the outside, this whole thing that goes up and down there. But oh, hey, see, there's one right there. See that little critter? Yeah. Bonk. Here you go. So you can see that there's still some in here, even though I sprayed the nasty juice in here. And I sprayed it all along that whole back there, but I could still see ants coming up through the cracks. And I was like, oh, God, I've got to get underneath there somehow. So I took out these screws here, had these little caps on them, from here and here, which goes around inside. And then I took out that one there, and I finally got this board here, which I just pushed it back down. So let's see if I can't get it up. Switch hands. Oh, come on. I'm gonna put you guys down. There we go. Okay. So then I saw ants all over the place down there under the carpet, so I sprayed the nasty juice down there too, and all along these seams, and all along back there, and that crack there, and there we go, all of that space, and this side of the wood, and the other side of the wood, and then no more ants. Then I got this stuff here, diatomaceous earth, which I got because we saw ants a while back, and then I didn't see them anymore, so I didn't use this stuff, which I probably should have in hindsight now, but it's a lesson learned. But this stuff is this powder like this, and it's really fluffy, almost like flour, and it's got basically whole bunch of glass-like, at least to critters with exoskeletons, I think is the right word, and it will get on them like this, and it'll just rip their bodies apart, I guess. So all the ants and spiders, I guess, and let's see, kills roaches, ants, earwigs, silverfish, I don't know what that is, and other crawling insects, odorless, non-staining. Basically this is crushed rock, if I remember correctly. And so I powdered this hole underneath here with that stuff, just in case little critters want to try to make their way. And then I'm going to coat underneath here with it if I can, just kind of throw it up. Let's see if I can do that now. Show you. Yeah, something like that. And then I'm going to put it down and put a whole bunch on top here. And then it's also good for reading here on the back, and it says indoor uses. Put it behind cabinets and under stoves and all that kind of stuff. But it said something about like bed bugs and whatnot. I'm looking at her mattresses here, and I don't know, because the plastic is still on them, what's in there or not. So I might find a hole and dump some in there just for the hell of it. That's a fish joke. And put these back on. Gonna rewash all of her bedding and stuffed animals and whatnot. And then we're gonna get rid of all the food that's in here, so we don't have this problem anymore. So I will coat underneath here and show that to you. I'll coat the other side, and then we'll go outside and I'll show you where they were getting in. We have powdered the top and the bottom and underneath. Got it all taken care of, all the cracks and creases and everything. So we shouldn't have any more ant issues, and if they do want to come in, they're gonna have a rude awakening. At least there wasn't like a nest or something, which is good that we caught it, I guess, as soon as we did. Even though it has been a while that they've been coming and going, they're just, I guess, using this as a restaurant and taking off again, which is good. So we have all of that done. I still have to do the mattresses, and then we're going to do the carpets here with that stuff, and then vacuum it all up, and hopefully some of it will still find its way down there. See if there's any creepy crawlies still floating around here somewhere. It was kind of interesting though, learning how this was designed. Just, you know, boards going across to support one of these, which isn't really that. This is what like particle board almost. What is it called? It's a cheap. Oh, what is this stuff called? You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but you guys do, so thank you for letting me know in the comments. It's just spacing it right now. I know what it is though. Press board now, something like that. Anyway, it's not that sturdy. It's just pieces of wood pushed together and glued together. So if we ever need to put plywood in here instead, now I know how to do it. Well, that was kind of cool. And learned, like, if this ever breaks, looks like it's pretty easy to just reattach. Well, that's cool. So we're going to put this all back together, and we're going to go outside. You may remember us having this skirting along the whole outside of the trailer here, and I removed all of that, but basically the ants were climbing up the inside of that and then getting in right through here on one of the slide outs. So I pulled this all back, sprayed in there, that whole thing, sprayed up underneath here, all underneath here on the trailer, got rid of all the ants that were crawling up this, sprayed along the hose and everything. I'm going to take all of this siding or this skirting away, because we are going to have the trailer, I don't know, warranty checked, I guess, for our year of having it while we're camping in the end of July, beginning of August. We're going on our yearly camping trip for a week, so we're not taking the trailer because, well, we just have the Explorer and we can't tow it with that. And I'm not going to pay a guy to take it to a camp spot for a week and then bring it back. So we're going to have it gone, looked over, all the stuff fixed while we're out. See if there's anything that needs to be fixed. There's a few things, but anyway, that's where they were getting in, is right there. So if you have trailer with slide outs that you're living in. I don't know, put some spray, traps, whatever underneath there. Right now we're going to sprinkle some of that diatomaceous earth all around the ground here and get any of the little ant critters that we didn't get before. There you go. We have a good little coating on all of the things that go up to the trailer. I will finish doing the rest when I pull off the rest of this skirting. But for now, that should help us out. Any ants that still want to try to get into our trailer. That's all I have for this video. As always, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, check us out on the website, and we'll see you guys on the next one.